Hello, chat. Are you feeling adventuresome?
Like what Frodo would have said, or Bilbo in the beginning of their books. They're just like, oh, Gandalf, this sounds so adventuresome. I don't want to go.
Yeah. Got that adventuresome itch.
That's how the CDI Zeldas began.
That's right.
How's everybody in the chat tonight? Did you know that on this day, it was Thursday in history?
Do you know that on this day 2 years ago, it was 2/22/2/22?
Oh, shit. Maxie's educating me on how Spanish hyphenated surnames work. They are distinct from English hyphenated surnames. Because I wasn't sure if his now that he's married, I wasn't sure if his surname had changed. But no, it is still Molina Juan.
I thought it was the thing of just like, you have in Spanish and Hispanic cultures, you have your given name and your surname, and then like for every single one of your aunts and uncles, they get to give you a middle name or something like that. That way nobody gets left out.
God, when
you have very big families, you will have their next generation has like 6 middle names.
Oh my God, I have like 5 aunts and uncles. That would have been crazy.
In Italy, it's uncommon for married people to change their surnames at all. I was surprised that it's common elsewhere like here.
Huh.
I think the difference is probably, I guess, the law about it, but I definitely cultural as well. Because I think in Western culture, especially historically, the idea is that the wife is owned by the husband. Therefore, she changes her name to the husband's name.
Well, look at it this way, Fed. Spain's got more cool hats than Italy. I mean, I've never seen anybody in Italy with cool hats, so there you go. They're inherently better. Yeah.
What do they do in gay marriages?
I don't know.
With surnames.
That's a good question.
The traditional thing is to hyphenate them. That's why those two the deer guys in Zootopia, Bonky and Oryx.
Oh, that's right.
Their last names are both Oryx Antlerson with a dash between them. And people are just like, oh, that's a thing that gay couples do, is that they'll just concatenate the 2 last names and put a hyphen between them.
Okay, so it's true.
I remember some fans being like, no, they're just brothers. I'm like,
no.
Well,
they're 2 different species.
There we go. That's another orange blob down. How many do I have? I have 6. That is much easier with the down stab, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, for those who haven't seen, this is West's Claire morph.
Claire / Arcanine / what did I trying to say? Mommy?
Oh,
Fire Mommy.
Yeah, Fire Mommy.
So are the orange slimes citrus flavored?
I have to assume so.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
no,
would we
they're
be collecting them?
Probably don't want to eat
flavored.
I try not to eat slimes.
So what are the blue ones flavored of?
They're a blue raspberry, which is why they're unnatural and need to die.
They taste like Windex.
It's like, Miller.
Yeah? What?
You've been partaking of the Windex.
No, not intentionally. Just look, okay? When I'm flying around and those windows are way too clean,
Yeah.
sometimes I get a mouthful of it.
You know, I swear to God, when I was working at the UPS store 20 years ago, I had one coworker, I think her name was, Gloria. I caught her just spraying the Windex in the air of the shop one time when we were busy, and I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm just using it for air freshener. I'm like, it's toxic. And she's like, no, it's fine. We do this all the time at home. I'm like, okay.
That does not change the fact that it's toxic.
Air will also kill you eventually.
Well, yes.
Yes.
Oh, no, it got me.
We are all burning very slowly.
That's
fire combustion is just a very rapid form of oxidization. Same as rusting.
Fire is just air getting impatient.
That's why antioxidants are good for you.
Yeah.
They slow down the burning of your body.
Antioxidants stop spontaneous combustion, so eat lots of berries or you will burn alive. This has been a public service announcement from Jonas.
That is a thing. If you consume antioxidants, you're less likely to spontaneously combust. If spontaneous combustion is a scientific thing. I still don't know if it is, or if it's just literally every case that's happened, somebody didn't want to mention that they had been getting high on gas fumes or something.
Yeah. Look, chat, do you want to burst into flames? No, I didn't think so. So eat lots of berries. Berries. I am a scientist. I'm also a verified source. I have a check mark. I am in high bullshit mode tonight, apparently. I'm sorry in advance. Yes, exactly, Legotron. Just like the Human Torch. You will suddenly explode into CGI.
I wonder what's up here, because this wasn't in the original.
What would they have done for Human Torch if there'd been like a 1960s Fantastic Four movie and they had to do some kind of practical fire effect with him? Like, would they just have it, like, burning behind him in every shot?
Reminder that you have an upstab now.
Yeah, that's true. It does make those
Simon
guys
Tesla
a little
says,
easier to
I don't know
do
about people spontaneously combusting, but I do know there are some substances that do. Yep, there's foof. There's... What's the other one I saw recently? Where if you, like, touch it with even a feather, it explodes into, like, purple smoke.
You can trigger some alkali metals to burn if you drop them in water.
Yeah, you just have raw sodium metal.
Yeah.
Just explodes when in water.
Now, why you have raw sodium is an important question, but, you know. Your answer is probably equally
you only
important.
need to go through a couple of hoops to get, like, liquid nitrogen. I assume sodium would be the same sort of thing.
Keep dropping. I feel.
Actually, there's a question.
What?
Which is easier to get in America? Liquid oxygen or a gun?
That is a good question. I don't know. Hi, Ray.
Hi.
We're making terrible schemes involving chemicals.
Aha.
Oh.
Also, I was telling Chad of the dangers.
Should I be listening to this, or...?
Yes, you absolutely should.
Just look, no matter what you do, when you open the drawer that contains all of the glassware for the lab, do not open it too far.
Yeah.
Do not let that drawer fall.
And remember,
Do not break $600 of glassware.
Ugh.
You will never live it down.
I'm still amused at the childhood memory of Dad letting me hold a beaker of mercury.
I mean, was it melted clothes or
What? Well, no.
Like-
No. I've told this story before, right? Like, we were getting into his ugly salmon-colored Saab to take some equipment from one lab site to another, because their company is kind of like they had like multiple sites, and it wasn't very far away. But for whatever reason, I think it was like after school, and he was in charge of like looking after me until Mom got off work, and I was, you know,
He was in charge of looking after you, so the very first thing he did was give you dangerous chemicals.
Well, okay.
So about oxygen. If oxygen is good for you, then I can just breathe ozone and it's more efficient, right?
Yeah, that's how it works.
yes.
Also,
But
how
no.
those are running.
That's how you get super water, where you have H2O2. It's super oxygenated water. It gives you more energy.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But anyway,
Definitely
We're
not
gonna
jet
need to
fuel.
put-
Definitely not jet fuel.
Put a disclaimer on these streams.
nah, everything we're saying is completely verified facts. Yeah, no, like
Going to all these islands, I guess.
I was asking I was always asking Dad like pesky chemistry questions whenever I was in the lab, and he did not want to like interact with me at all. So he was like, "Here, look at this. It's shiny," and like, gave me a beaker of mercury while I was in the back seat while we drove around.
Oh,
Was your dad a chemist?
Yeah, he's a retired chemist.
You were in a moving vehicle.
We were in
as
a moving
child over there.
vehicle. Mm-hmm.
But again, like, was it just like corked? Was it open? Was it?
open?
Oh,
It was. It wasn't a lot of
that's
mercury.
not
It was
how
like
you steal mercury. That's not how you store mercury anyway.
you know. I
And Blob does not yet seem reachable.
Are you sure it was actually mercury?
Oh no, Fed. It was mercury.
I say because I know that's how you have to store bromine. Is you can't actually like cork it closed or seal it with anything. Like the only way to store bromine is to take the test tube it's sitting in and melt the top sealed shut, so that it's completely enclosed in glass.
Right. Yeah. No, I kept on thinking I didn't remember it right later on because, and Dad just denies it. That like I asked him years and years later.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't remember that. He was very fast to say that though.
I think this might be Whale Island.
I got the book.
You got the bibble.
Now you say that.
But yeah, it was. I mean, okay, it wasn't like a huge, like, dangerous sloshing amount of mercury. It was like there was like a pool of it in the bottom of the beaker. But
Well, it's got like the Triforce on it, so it's like this world's holy symbol.
Well, that's the funny thing, is that in the original conception, before they came up with the 3-part Triforce for Link to the Past, the original plan was to just make it the regular medieval thing and have the dominant religion be Christianity. So
Well,
that's
yeah,
why
'cause-
in the first Legend of Zelda, in the Japanese
He has
version...
a cross on his shield.
Well, he has a cross on his shield, but also, in the Japanese version, the book is called a Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Ha.
I wonder if it has the passage about Moses parting the Red Sea with a Beyblade, or you know how Pharaoh used those Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I want to see that. I just want to see the anime Bible. Oh, that sucks.
I don't know if the Bible went into a whole lot of detail about ancient Egypt.
About what now?
Ancient Egypt?
Oh, Egypt? Not a whole lot, I don't think.
Now where it goes? Is there anything else here?
Doesn't look at.
See, I was born and raised Catholic, so I have no idea what's in the Bible.
I love that animation right there. That's
Falling
repurposing the
sideways.
fall animation to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, let me talk to the wise men again and see around this continent.
So, I'm curious. Like, okay, this would only be for like 80s and 90s kids. Like, I figure they stopped doing this by the 2000s or so. But does anyone have memories of like just being in like the back, the back of a station wagon without like belts or anything?
Yes.
The wise man is not here.
Wait, being in the back of a station wagon with belts?
No, without belts. Like just
Oh,
well, someone's driving, just flying
This is
free.
the one who turned you into a chicken. He ran away to avoid being sued.
Okay.
Nice.
No. I
Yeah,
think
back in
my-
the day, it was a thing where, like, if you're not in the front seat, you don't need a seatbelt.
Yeah.
Just go slamming into the seat in front of you.
Mhm.
It's totally fine.
I thought it was fun. I'm like, "Whee, do a turn." Not only that,
This looks like that one that I went through, so I guess this teleports somewhere that I haven't been yet.
Hmm.
I mean, it looks like
Who
you
wrote
need to
down
light
the
both
other
of the
bolt?
fires.
I tried that.
trying to think of other shit that I saw that like would not fly now.
Bum, 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 ba, 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 ba.
Who wrote down the other boulder hints?
Ray did.
I did.
All she says is, "Stop!"
Do they still the kids play with BB guns?
I don't know about still, but I know I still have my BB gun I got
Oh,
when
yeah.
I was like 12.
Nice.
It's sitting in my closet next to the wooden sword I got from a crazy theater girl who stole it from the school theater on our last day of high school.
Wow.
As you do.
As you do. Oh, look, I didn't steal it. It's fine.
Do you guys remember those, like, sort of short little blowpipe-looking things where you could make these little, like, bubbles out of synthetic chemical goop? You know what I'm talking about?
Probably had something like that, but I'm sure it was made out of shitty plastic and broke after like 40 minutes.
Oh, no, apparently it was flammable.
First is Northwest.
Oh.
Like, that was the reason, as I understand it, they were taken off the market because they could actually...
Oh, no, yeah, no. The thing I'm thinking of was, yeah, you literally just took like a plate and filled it with water and soap and then used that to make bubbles.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm sure that's, No, this was like... I forget what it was called. My brain
My
just
boom
wasn't-
says wubble.
Wobble. Okay. Yeah, no, those things, they're still around. There's no way that they're still around. Wow, they're still around. Huh. I thought maybe yeah. No, I remember hearing somewhere that they're combustible, and that was why they got taken off market, but apparently they're still a thing.
I mean, perhaps they're not combustible now.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, they probably changed something. I remember them having a very chemical smell. God. Oh, sorry, I don't think with it, using the name now is the same thing. It could be. Yeah. Brands get eaten all the time.
Second is North.
It is north.
Uh-oh, it's time for Lady Yoshi.
I just realized that the secret passage buildings have a torch next to them. I was like, wait a second. That wasn't in the original game.
Signposting.
Okay, here's one. Does anyone remember the Nintendo cereals?
It took me until the end of the game to realize the torch thing.
Yes, I do remember the Nintendo cereals.
Nice.
What about, like, the Mario series of drinks that came in a can?
I vaguely remember that.
I don't think I ever saw those. I mean, I think maybe I saw pictures of them, but I don't think I ever encountered one in the wild.
What about the Nintendo cereals?
That's what
Oh, I was
Dennis
just,
asked about.
Yeah, I was just asking people to remember those. I remember.
Legatron says, what are those straps on her thigh for? That is her knife sheath bandolier, whatever it is.
Yeah. Lady Yoshi's gonna stab us if we get to her, buddy.
It's for her emergency
One time I found
mini-carry.
Pokemon-shaped gummy candies and tried buying a pack, but they sucked.
Third is east.
Three.
Am I going this direction? I don't want to go that way.
Well, I'm trying to play
Yes.
Legacy Park.
Actually, yes. Go there.
Okay.
I'm doing some flatting on In the New Age.
Ooh.
Gasp.
Gasp. Oh, Rick, you were trying your hand at animation today.
Yes, I was.
How are you feeling about that?
I'm liking it.
Enter the building.
That looked pretty dang good, sir.
Just
I
had
know
to
that
get through all
animation-
of CSP's BS.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
Oh, that's right.
you made your way through CSP's horrible half-baked animation interface, so
Yeah.
kudos to you.
Hopefully, it'll eventually stick what I need to do in order to make it work.
Yeah. There are a lot of features that I really hope they eventually upgrade a bit, but you know. Like DTP sucks on Clip Studio. The 3D posing is slowly getting better, but it's kind of and the
Well, now they're making people pay for yearly updates.
yeah, I mean
I'm still on
yeah.
the first CSP. I do not plan on upgrading for a while, if at all.
Yeah. I've been using 2.0 because it's necessary in one of the production chains we're part of, but yeah, I mean I totally get why people would not want to jump on with that. And they desperately need to overhaul like the coloring assist, which is pretty much useless.
Overhaul the coloring what?
Okay, so this is an experimental feature where CSP will automatically color stuff if you give it some cues, but it does not work very well. It's a step in the right direction, but it's under Edit Colorize if you want to play around with it, and then they also have the shading assist, which is also kind of getting there, but not quite.
Baby steps.
Yeah, baby steps.
Now do it again, but with bubbles.
Bubbles!
So you're paying for new features that aren't even better than experimental stage.
Well, I'm not just paying for that. I mean, I'm also, there's other stuff that I'm also paying for, I guess. I don't know. I'm paying for the privilege of being able to say I'm using it. I mean, what could be better than that?
Spawn. Give me more
You're-
magic anyway.
You're paying to give them exposure.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I'm not super loyal to CSP. It happens to be what I've landed on. Prior to that I was using Psy, prior to that I was
It has feature sets that I actually use.
Yeah.
Which
I mean
is more than Photoshop can say.
Right. Definitely.
Man, where am I now?
I have used Photoshop as a primary production tool, but I don't really care for it. It's for retouching photos.
I mean, Adobe set the bar in hell in several ways.
Yeah. I used to like them.
Used to like them when it was much easier to pirate Photoshop 7.
Rick, you said the quiet part loud.
Whoops. How do I do that? I don't think I want to go this way. I'm going to follow this line of trees into the mountain.
What about the free ones like Paint Tool, Sai, or Krita? I've seen some artists who like it.
Okay, well, okay, Sai isn't free. There's a small fee for it. You know, I'm going to be pedantic. But I still use Sai once in a while for, like, roughs, but it's a little behind the times these days. Krita, I have Krita. I've tried to play around with it, just like I've tried to play around with Procreate a little bit. But, I don't know. I mean, you know, I'm, people can use
Jonas, you've been procreating?
Okay, thank you, yes.
I usually use Paint.net,
Yeah.
but that's more of a photo editing tool than it is an illustration tool. So
Yeah.
it doesn't.
I
Have
use Fire Alpaca because it's free.
Fine.
Well, that's also why I use Paint.net. Like, it doesn't have a lot of stuff for custom brushes,
Yeah, and
which would definitely be a problem for a lot of illustrators. But you know, for the things I need it for, it's fine.
yeah. I mean, you don't need a Ferrari when when you're just.
I'm gonna give a hint just so you don't have to come all the way back here later, if that's okay.
Okay.
99% of what I actually need it for is to draw up like little diagrams, just like this is what I'm thinking of. We design it and do it like this.
Yeah.
You can give the hint, Frederick.
Try reaching the red trees.
Yeah, I noticed them.
I was waiting for Miller to finish speaking.
Oh, you shouldn't do that. Don't give me that kind of respect. You know I don't give it to you.
Wow.
Not intentionally.
Wow.
But I know that I talk over people a lot. I don't want to, but it just happens. Case in point.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm just crying inside constantly.
I wonder if I can smack anything with the hammer.
Mine Boot says, imagine House Pets the animated series on Cartoon Network. No, imagine like if House Pets was a 90s animated series, like Film Roman, like The Critic. Like it had that kind of like, that, or like a
Constantly wobbling outlines?
yeah, well, oh yeah, no, that's even better, like a Nick style. Can you imagine?
Oh, what was the company that did Rugrats and Wild Thornberries?
Classic Chupo.
Aha.
And the McDonald's anime?
But yeah, like 90s House Pets with like lots of corporate meddling, like it has to be about it has to be educational.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Very nice.
Winner, chicken dinner, baby.
I can't even select what it is. It's chicken. Is it the same thing as the bait from the first Zelda? Who wants chicken?
Meh. Oh, I want wings. Give me some wings. Miller!
Nuh-uh,
The bait from the first Zelda.
Get away from me.
I don't remember.
On the first Zelda, the bait you use to lure enemies, and in one part you need to actually give it to a hungry Goria, or whatever his name was. Ah, okay.
It's hilarious.
You do in fact drop the bait.
I just thought it was funny because it's like the size of Link on the screen.
I didn't remember that being in the first game.
Yeah, I don't think that was in the first one.
Hey,
Was it?
Just what? Just wandering around. Oh, free heart piece. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember what was in here.
I know that the concept of bait has been in other Zelda games, but I don't think it was in Zelda 2.
It was not in Zelda 2. It was in the first game.
Right.
But it's also, like, so marginal in its utility, you only get it for the one thing where you need it.
Right.
Oh hey, you have enough points to buy that map in the town. I recommend that.
Yeah, I should get that.
Mask says, Jones, you can't eat your couch coworker. Yeah! Try and stop me.
Forgot what was over here. Oh yeah, I got the flower here. That's right.
Just you can't beat me. It's against our contract.
Oh, yeah?
Only during
Yeah.
working hours.
Yeah, that's right.
Clause 3, subsection 21, paragraph 94.
Yeah, well, that only
Jonas
applies...
is a butt and is not allowed to eat other people.
Aw. Fine, just take all the fun out of my entire day.
Like that Jonas being a butt is in his contract.
Yeah, it's right there.
It's just so we can establish the pecking order.
Hey, pecking order. It's because you're a bird.
I don't get it.
Hey.
Isn't Miller here as our emergency food supply?
That's right. Of course, we could also eat Ray. I mean, you know, venison.
No.
Come on. You're plump and delicious. Don't deny it.
Plump.
Okay, fine.
Yes, but which half of Ray is venison?
Oh. Shoot, I'm not sure. Ray, which half of you is edible?
Break off one of my antlers and you can nibble on that.
Okay, fine. Those grow back, right?
Yeah, are you the antlers grow back every spring, deer, or?
I think so. I'm trying to think of which deer don't do that. Like reindeer don't shed.
There should be deer that eject the antlers like
I don't know.
missiles.
You're the deer man. I would think you would know.
There are a lot of deer.
Yeah.
A lot of the deer OCs are kind of, I've drawn are kind of twinky. Like, you don't get a lot of, like, really jacked deer characters.
You get jacked reindeer.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
You also get a lot of very twink reindeer.
Yeah.
I think Rodrigo says, I know one of my family
Bambi,
has eaten
Rudolph.
roasted raccoon before. I have seen southern recipes for barbecued raccoon. All I can say is I cannot imagine those things taste very good. I mean, anything that eats out of garbage cans probably is not very tasty. It's probably gamey as shit.
No. Do not eat anything that has access to human garbage. No bears, no raccoons, no possums, nothing that might eat out of a trash can. They will be disgusting.
The whole
What
reason
do kangaroos eat? Again.
Grass? They're grazing animals, right?
Yeah.
Sylvie's eating kangaroo. I think I asked her once what it was like, and she said, gamey. She's at some Melbourne FurCon right now. I don't know why
In Melbourne.
I don't know why I felt like compelled to tell you that, but I mean, now you know. Did the fire just go through it?
Also, wait, what did you call it, Jonas?
What? The Melbourne FurCon?
That's not how you pronounce it.
Oh, is it Melbourne?
Melbourne.
Melbourne. Like Melbourne toast.
Same reason why I don't think it's pronounced Perth. It's Peth.
Peth. Oh, yeah.
Well, just because they're not rhotic doesn't mean that I have to be non-rhotic.
Melbourne.
Yeah, I don't trust the TTS.
Mealborn.
Melbourne. We're probably butchering the words.
By the way, has the TDS been popping less?
Yeah, I haven't noticed it popping this time.
It has.
It did explode once earlier.
Did it? I didn't even notice.
I didn't hear that.
Maybe it was just on my end.
I never have enough for heal. Only have half. Oh, these guys stay.
You can kill the purple ones.
No, I can't.
With fire?
Kill it with fire, huh? That doesn't seem to work.
There's a very deep hum from the TTS.
Yeah, when Frederick says it doesn't quite. I mean, I can hear it. I've learned to recognize what it. It sounds like a grunt, like. But yeah, it took me. The first time I heard that, I was like, "What was that?"
Yeah, things that like people say but aren't words. The TTS uses them kind of weirdly.
But if I type, ahahaha.
Well, that came through.
That came out like Finico.
Yeah.
Jump spell.
I did.
Nick the Drago says, "How long have you had the female Yoshi, Rick?"
Like 3 days? 4 days? What was it?
Well, yes, this design, but like,
For 20 years.
Yeah, at least 20 years, yeah.
Nice.
the actual character is 20 years old. How long have we had this form on stream? It's only been a couple days.
Chat's trying to make up for lost time.
I see. Well, they should give her all the boops. Chat, I'm gonna require you to give more boops right now.
She does have quite the boopable area.
She does have some generous boobs.
I mean the
Chat,
snout.
I didn't make this horny, okay? I just said boop her. The two of them are the ones who are like, her big boopers.
I didn't say booper. I was talking about her snout.
Yeah, you said that, Miller. Honestly, such a pervert.
Just want people to understand. I'm not the one that made it like that.
I'm imagining if they do remake this game at some point, they'll do like the Mario RPG thing where you can choose between the soundtracks of like having it do this beepy boopy or having like the melee rendition.
If I was playing this, I would probably stick with the beat
Of
boops.
course, they're immune to fire. Everything tough is immune to fire. Why do I even have this spell? I guess it's just to mow down the easy enemies.
Well, there's enemies only vulnerable to fire.
They
I
could
think one of
also
the-
be not just vulnerable to fire.
I think one of the RPG conventions I like that have been becoming a thing in modern times, especially you see it in like the Soulsborne games, is instead of things being just outright immune to status inflictions or elements or whatever,
Mhm.
it's they have like a build-up system, and things that are tougher just take more to inflict the thing, but you can still inflict the thing.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. I mean, in some cases, you still have ones that like you can have them be immune if it makes sense to the players. For example, like you can't inflict a bleeding status on a ghost.
Yeah.
Like people would look at that and they're like, yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, but I just mean like in general, like you don't have the whole bosses are immune to every status effect thing.
Yeah, no, that's lame. Then it kind of just is like, okay, then why do you have the statics effect system in the game?
To use it against the player.
Speaking
Yeah,
of,
no.
Miller, did you want to get the Elden Ring DLC? I was surprised how expensive it'll be. So Miller, did you want to get the Elden Ring DLC? I was surprised how expensive it'll be.
Fine. I didn't actually see how expensive it was for the base one. I only saw the like collector's edition.
Miller, are you at all interested in Sheldon Ring?
Bazinga. No.
That's what I've seen a couple people jokingly call the another
Oh, 'cause
crab's
it's-
treasure. Guess it's crab. He's got a shell.
Wait, why is this guy?
40
taking
bucks
more
is
than
pretty
one?
steep for a DLC. Whole games cost less than that.
I mean,
Sarah
we'll see.
Hotfoot menacing me. Go back to Mario.
With the fact of them taking 2.5 years to make this thing, like, I'm expecting it might be closer to like the Elden Ring 1.5 than just a DLC, like you might see from something like
If I can get a second one.
I don't know. I want to say Call of Duty, but like I don't even think Call of Duty has normal DLCs anymore. Everything's microtransaction. I was looking at some videos about it, and they were talking about some interviews. They said that the open world section is going to be quote-unquote larger than Limgrave, but it will be more dense with legacy dungeons, field... What do they say? Like field bosses and things that are in between those two.
Yes,
I
but does the Elden Ring DLC come with horse armor?
Probably not, unless you count Mikula riding around on Torrent as armor.
Why can't you dress up Torrent?
Torrent doesn't want to be dressed up.
Is Torrent the horse?
Yes, Torrent is the horse. You do not choose the horse in the game. The horse chooses you. That is what literally happens in the game, is that's why you are the, like, main character, is because the horse chose you to be the main character. That's literally why Melania helps you. That's why she, like, picks you out.
Sorry,
It's because
Melania?
Torrent sniffs your dead body and is like, this one.
But no, Melania?
Also, the horse can
No.
double jump. More horses should be able to do that.
Maybe if they're magical horses. Not Melania. Fuck, what's her name? The one who gives you levels.
Mikella.
Melania.
Like,
Melania.
see, this is the thing. Goddamn George R. R. Martin.
I
has,
know
like,
it starts
3
with an M.
names.
Because
Yes.
all of the names start with an M.
It's Melania now.
Milena, Millicent, Milkala, America. These are all
America.
characters in the game.
Manila.
You got Radagon, Ronnie, Renala, Rykard.
Oh my god, are you starting a song?
No, this is just how this game is there's like 3 names that all the characters share, and this is slightly different from each other. It is infuriating.
Awesome.
There's a character called Godric, and there's an identical character called Godric.
They're just trolling you
There's-
Oh
guys.
yeah,
Godric.
Godric, and Godfrey.
Yeah,
Aha.
yeah, it's Godric, Godfrey.
What was the
There's-
original one?
Oh no, it's Godfrey, Godfroy, Godric.
No,
Oh,
I
and
mean the
then,
one you fight in the jail.
Yeah, that was Godfroy, who is literally just a copy of Godric that you fight
And
a
then
second time.
Margit, Morgot, Moog, and also Moog again, but not the same Moog, but kind of.
There's also two Margits, or two Morgots. You fight Morgot once as an illusion and once as his actual body. And that's not counting the time you fight him when he calls himself Margit. There are
The
three
rest of
times
you
get
have
to
no
fight him.
idea what we're talking about, right?
You're talking about the one where he's like in the battlefield, right? As the
Yeah,
illusion
he's
one.
outside.
It's a fantasy story. There's a bunch of stupid names of people that I have no idea who they are.
Rick,
I
you're
mean-
not going to stream Elden Ring?
God.
We could all team up together.
You know, every time I see Red playing
Seamless
that
co-op.
game, every time. Well, let me check make sure Rad's on in chat.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I watched a little bit of his stream from
No,
like a week ago. He's had some problems.
I mean, props to him for his sheer determination. He is nothing if not persistent. But yeah, he always seems like he's suffering when he plays that game. Like I've seen him sometimes like
Yeah.
just stop and just like watch his VTuber kind of lean over because he's head desking or something, and I'm just like, no, don't do that.
How the game is.
Anyway,
Game is hard.
the most important thing you need to know about Elden Ring is that there's a giant turtle wearing a Pope hat.
Yes, I give him all of my spell scrolls.
Yep.
Not just because it's convenient, because he takes both kinds, but because big dog.
Big dog. Yes, all the turtles are called. All the players call turtles dog in the game because they just do.
Okay.
What was his actual name? Muriel, Pastor of Vowels, is the giant
I was gonna say,
Pope turtle.
it starts with an M, because
Yeah.
I know it does.
These guys have to be everywhere. It's annoying.
Also reply.
Hey, Mythix! What's up, babe?
Hello.
There's a key door there. I
Good
can
deep.
go through.
We are just rocking a little Zelda over here. And we were just kind of... Well, right now we're
There's
just...
also a
shooting
sexy furry bladesman. You've probably seen fine art of him.
Yeah.
Name also starts with M.
His name does not start with M. His name
name
is
starts
Blythe
with-
the Half Wolf.
Yeah, his name starts with B.
No, they're talking about Malekith.
Wasn't he Malike?
Oh, Malekith. That's true. That's a different one. That's not the one that people talk about because you don't meet him until way later in the game. But you meet Blythe
Age.
pretty early on, and so that's the
9,000.
one that people know from their like
He's-
10 hours they've spent in the game.
He's the one with the substantially more slutty armor.
Okay.
That's true.
Oh yeah, there's two sexy furry bladesmen.
I'm sad that, like, Blythe has to die.
Theoretically, actually, how many would there be? There would be one. There would be a
Ow.
shadow for every single Empyrean, right? So theoretically, we could meet Mikula's shadow in Shadow of the Erdtree. We have another sexy furry wolf man.
And time-space paradox does kind of have Garank being different. And Malekith, kind of.
Ow.
Still don't get how that works.
He
Starting
This is
to
one
realize
of the few parts that is different before second quest. There's fewer skulls.
The way I understand it is that Malekith failed Marika because he allowed the Black Knives assassination to happen because they got the Rune of Death from him.
Yeah.
And she basically like outed him and was like, "You'll never be my friend again," or whatever because of it. And so he's trying to make up for that by taking on the identity of Garank and defeating, the product of his mistake where he can.
Yeah, but then where and what does Farum Azula, how does that fit in with the timeline?
Farum Azula just is where it is in the east, over the Easter Ocean.
Now
used
you're
to be-
definitely losing everyone who hasn't played the game.
He's in both places at once.
Not at once. It's the same way that you meet, like, Rogier in Stormvale Castle, and then he's in Round Table Hold. He's not in both places at once. And again, I mean, we know that there are certain characters who can, like, project themselves. Margit and Morgott, most notably. Or Margott and Moog can both project themselves to different places, so, like, who's to say Malekith can't do it too? And that's why he's at the Sanctum.
I'm just gonna nod, like I know what.
You could just start making stuff up and no one would notice.
I know.
Basically.
Look, man, I've watched way too many VatiVidya and, what was the witch? Whatever the other YouTuber is, who doesn't use their own voice for anything, but, like, I watched so many of their goddamn Lord Dive videos. I know way too much about this game.
But yeah, you could just be like, get the sort of flim blom from Ferguson. Well, no, that's what I
you
would
get
do.
the Sword of Night and Flame from Carrion Manor.
And none of us would know.
Jonas, it can't be Hearthforce because that starts with an H. It has to start with an M or an R.
Okay, so it's Mergus.
Now you're writing like
you get the Game of Thrones sword from the Misbegotten Champion.
Mergus
classroom already. I am missing whatever the treasure is for this dungeon.
God, if I ever did my own RPG, I would have the most obnoxious names ever, and I would force the player to memorize them because there'd be some quiz somewhere where you have to be like, recite the names of the 11 gibberish gods, otherwise you will not pass, and I will erase your save slot. It's a bit like that.
See, I would do literally that only once as like a weird form of DRM. Halfway as a form of DRM and halfway as a joke.
Okay, I had a picture for the opportunity. I posted it to Discord.
Oh yeah? Let's see.
I don't see this.
I don't see it.
which Discord?
Where'd you post it, veteran?
Rick's Patreon Discord, NSFW Miscellaneous.
Yeah.
Oh, that. It's a character saying, "If you F me, will you stop talking about Dark Souls?
Nice.
If I let you F me, will you stop talking about Dark Souls?" No, never.
Remember a meme pic of someone? It's like a dragoness. She's talking to this small mouse guy, and his text box is just like 100% achievements on Elden Ring, and she's like, "I need to let this guy TF me now."
Hey, yeah, I also have 100% achievements on Elden Ring. Saying DM's open.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh boy, it's Horsehead again. Hello.
Doesn't his head come off at some point?
No, not
Like
this
one
guy.
version?
That was a different boss, but yes.
Ow.
Mr. Sheen says, I have Elden Ring. I got up to defeating the first area tree sentinel and haven't resumed since because I was a literal pain for someone who hasn't played a Souls game before. See, it's wild you say that because the... Oh wait, no, the tree sentinel. You mean the big horse guy that's at the beginning. Yeah, literally, that boss is there to teach you, don't fucking fight everything you see. That is like a mid-game boss, literally right at the beginning of the game, so that you learn, do not fucking fight everything that you see.
Yeah.
It's okay to walk away. And if you didn't learn that, then yeah, you're not really gonna get to the rest of the game, which, you know, that's kind of that's why it's
Actually, I
there.
wonder
It's
if
like
we
we
can
need to
reflect
beat
this.
the thick-headedness out of you.
I kind of
But
learned
you do
to
get a
stop.
pretty sweet weapon drop out of him.
You do. Yeah, once you go back after you've done, like, Altus Plateau, then yeah, you can beat him pretty easy.
Mythic
Altus
says I
Plateau.
have 100% completion on exactly one game, and that was Sonic Adventure 2. That tracks. That tracks.
There we go.
Yeah. See,
Boxes.
Mr. Sheen, I thought you said the not tree sentinel, but the tree spirit. Because I was gonna say the tree spirits are literally the same animations and attacks from like the fat demons, which have been in like every Dark Souls game, and are literally always the first boss you fight.
If I recall, I think originally that was an Iron Knuckle refight.
But yeah, like, the first time I tried Dark Souls 1, I accidentally went to a high-level endgame area that was accessible since the start. It put me off the game for years until I gave it another chance.
Oh, you just went straight to the graveyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, those games teach you that you need to explore your options and come up with different ideas if something is not working. You can't just force
Because
it
by
until it
RPG
works.
convention, skeletons look like they should be weak. Well, not in Dark Souls.
Well, so the Dark Souls skeletons are based more on like the D&D skeletons, where they're actually incredibly tough because you can't,
They're not incredibly tough.
well, not incredibly tough, you just can't kill them unless you have some kind of magical or holy way to do it.
They're made out of reinforced calcium.
Not skeletons,
Well-
no. The thing is that skeletons take 1 hit point of damage from anything except bludgeoning damage. Or magic, I guess.
Well, the other thing in like Souls games is that just because a skeleton may be weak, the weapon it's using isn't.
Yeah. And graveyards do not typically have a small amount of skeletons around. Mythic says, my skeleton is still waiting to hatch FML.
Yeah, mine's
What?
still in here too. I keep on saying, "Come on, buddy, you can do it. You can get out." But no.
Well, okay, so the thing is, everyone makes that joke about how, oh, there's a skeleton inside you right now. And no, you've got that backwards because you are your brain, and your brain is inside a skeleton.
This is your brain. This is your brain inside a skeleton. Any questions?
Is there a problem with my brain being in the skeleton?
Have you seen that image of like someone getting? It's a diagram of someone getting hit in the head, and if it has their brain is too big, so they take damage, but someone with a tiny brain has room to dodge.
Oh no!
To dodge. That's incredible.
Those fire wizards are pretty good EXP though, 200 each.
Yeah,
Why do
yeah.
you run away?
Because they take time to kill. And I'm next level is at 5,000.
Mythic says my meat suit needs a tune-up. Look, this is why you just need to do a little TF. Then you just get the perfect body and you have absolutely no problems whatsoever.
Yeah, where is that on Rick's TF triangle thing?
I think that's the second level. Is the like, yeah, you're a werewolf. Well, you wouldn't want to become a werewolf with IBS. It'd be kind of stupid.
Unless you're into that, we're not judging.
I might judge a little bit. There are some things I don't judge on. I don't know who is into having IBS. Seems like a pretty universal annoyance.
I mean, there's always someone.
There's always that one guy. IPS
His name is Straw Man.
I posted
Actually,
the
no,
brain
I wonder
dodge,
if
by the
there's
way.
something in this direction, or if you just leave.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yep,
Superior brain. You know, Dorothy could have used that to dismiss pretty much everything the Scarecrow said. She could have just been like, yeah, strawman argument. You know, if Dorothy was a jerk. Look, I'm right, okay?
I'm not saying you're wrong.
Strawman argument! Skeleton Man versus Strawman, who will win?
Skeleton Man, doing whatever a skeleton can.
That record came out in 1990, Miller. You're not allowed to
You know how
know.
Wizard of Oz goes.
Wizard of Oz, Wizard of Oz, we're going to the Wizard of Oz.
What are you doing? Stop that.
Yes, finally, the Valley of Chindi.
There's apparently they might be Giants video with like puppet versions of the Homestar Runner characters.
There's also a They Might Be Giants video with regular Homestar characters.
Oh, is that maybe that's one thing? I don't know.
Experimental film.
Yeah.
Was that it? Okay. That's fine.
I like the commentary the character did. Are those the super giant guys? That's not what they're called. Yes.
Uh-oh. Carousel.
Well, I'm last on the couch, away and safe from the creepy carousel thing.
Oh, come on. It's not creepy. Just, you know, just mess with a bowl and paper. No big deal. She's fine. God, that shovel looks weird.
There you go.
There, Fed. You're
There
up
you
front
go,
now.
Frederick. Take a ride on the plastic thighs.
So is this all made from scratch? Like the character portraits, shuffling the gloves, all that?
Yes. It is all custom verboten. Or
Verboten is all forbidden. But
it's all
yes,
unique.
Miller is a coding maven.
Miller did the coding stuff, and Jonas did all of our icons down there, and Rick did all his forms, and I'm just kind of here.
Ray is just the guy with the antlers. Every party needs one.
I mean, you do good coloring a lot,
Good,
Ray.
good for marshmallows.
By the way, Jonas, did you
Aw.
ever fix my offset?
No,
When we do the second round of avatars, we
Yeah.
can fix that. Well, that's what I was about to say, is that, Ray, you usually do good coloring with things. What if you worked with Jonas to do that second round of avatars?
yeah, what if you did?
He did the line and you did the coloring.
Yeah, why don't, yeah, right, I mean, come on.
Maybe.
Do you have Cup Studio Paint?
No, I
Why
use
not?
Fire Alpaca.
Oh, that's right, you said that earlier.
They might be able to both work with PSDs.
Does
I'm
Fire
used to
Alpaca,
working off of raw files anyway.
does Fire Alpaca do
Wait,
layers?
were you
No.
talking
Yeah.
to me or to Ray?
To Ray.
Why is there nothing here?
Miller, you're coding this all in Unity with C#, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, there you go, Mind Boom. Just rock a little coding. I still need to. I still need to learn like. I need to learn some coding language. I've been
What
sort
was that
of.
about Ray and coloring, though?
Miller was trying to suggest that Ray help me with coloring the next batch of avatars.
I do that because I hate how often I say myself and how often I see others say, they're like, we should do this thing sometime. Yeah, we should. And
thought for a
then
minute-
nothing happens for like 6 months. And
I
like
thought from. Go ahead.
that kind of stuff annoys me. So I'm always just like, oh, you think this happened? Cool. You go do that right now then.
I honestly thought you
I
were
mean,
going to
yes,
say.
but does Ray color things?
Yeah.
Yes, he
Yes.
does.
I mean, he colored
Like
those
what?
those tattoo pictures a couple days ago.
Yeah. If you go on, check on like the house pets groups on the Discord, on the Patreon Discord. You can see things that he's colored here and there. So that whole like we should do this sometime thing. Apparently, it can really confuse non-U.S. People in some countries when you say that because they think, oh,
They think it's like completely committal instead
Right.
of just being like, this is a good idea. You know,
Yeah.
this is an interesting idea, but I don't know what I should put into it.
and I'm the Mythics just noticed the carousel. Yeah, it's a carousel form. It's fine. She's fine.
Good old
That's
Twitch
fine.
safe bondage.
But no, I'm the worst because in California, let's do lunch, especially in SoCal. Let's do lunch is just almost like a cliche. Does anyone remember the House Best Farm? House Best Farms are still around, aren't they? I mean, I haven't
This
walked
is why
in
I'm
forums?
not killing them, Bedrick.
Oh god.
Mm.
When did this turn into Toho?
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Ray, can you show me some stuff cause I am not seeing any?
You've seen it, Frederick. Find it interesting that the dungeon item is much harder to get to than the boss in this one.
There, I linked one of them I colored.
That's so cute. Also, now I want ramen. Thanks, Ray.
What kind of ramen?
Kids in their udon.
Just picturing him waggling his eyebrows until they just fly off the screen.
Oh, God.
I mean, I was about to say, like, who would get up to more antics of that kind of nature? Kitsune or Karishad? But, like, now that we know more about Karishad, it feels kind of unfair to ask that comparison.
Oh, there's an idea.
What?
Jotting things down.
Oh.
Rick, did you go to all the wizard guys to find the boulder hints?
I have not visited all the cities yet.
Okay. 'Cause I have 5 of them.
I don't get why I'm not allowed to reflect these guys' sword beams. Seems like something that should happen.
Because they're vampires.
Are they sword beams, or are they just throwing
I
knives?
just thought
at
they
you?
were like daggers or something, yeah.
Well, even if they're daggers,
Also, just
that
so
should
you
be
know,
more for-
the boulder hints seem to be randomized every playthrough because mine were different.
Oh, fine.
That's kind of neat.
You're kind of neat.
Oh.
That's true. You're all kind of neat.
Oh,
Wow, you gotta do this one on a floor of spikes. Okay.
See, next dungeon has the Lego floors.
See, if I was designing a game like this, I'd have it be like optional things you could do in side rooms that would maybe like reduce the number of spikes in the floor here. So if you were good enough, you could just go to the boss and beat it. But if you wanted to make the arena easier, you could finagle it.
Yeah.
Actually, I think the spikes are a second quest addition.
Well, thanks, Frederick. I asked you if a second quest made the game harder, and you assured me that it wasn't.
I said not until later in the game.
I do not recall you saying that.
Which dungeon is this?
The dungeony
like
one?
6th? 5th? I don't know.
It's 5th. I don't even think fire would help. He's gonna be immune to fire. Jump help.
I can say something, but that's hinting. See, his head is invulnerable, it's his body that is weak.
Yes, I got that, Frederick. Thank you.
Welcome.
Problem.
I was saying for the others.
Or you.
You don't need to say anything for my benefit. I'm not even looking at the screen right now.
Yeah, Sam.
Gear says, I think this couch shuffle's rigged and just wants Jonas in the back. Nope, it's completely random. It is just as likely to reverse the order as the couch as it is to give the exact same order again. That's the thing when people say something like, oh, this doesn't seem ordered. This is like, no, you don't understand how true randomization, or, this doesn't seem random. It's not how randomization works.
How does...
Any configuration is random. If a deck is perfectly ordered, that is just as likely a random organization as any other random result.
So, speaking of deck, could you do like a little animation where all of our characters like get hidden behind cards and then there's a little shuffle animation and then it goes back and then it reveals us all?
Miller, let us look at the code.
No.
How do we know you haven't waited it to put you in front more often?
I didn't wait it. Because I don't care that much. And that would have taken more time.
Right. How does RNG work in programming? Like, is it...
Usually you take the current time and you have some very complex algorithm to just get a value between 0 and 1 based on that.
Like the current, like, millisecond or something.
Right.
Yeah.
The current Unix epoch.
Something like that. Which is not truly random, but computers can't make truly random.
Right.
That's why it's like, what's the company? Is it like Dropbox or something? In their offices, they have a wall of lava lamps. And every 10 seconds or something, they have a camera take a picture of the lava lamps, and they use the pixel data from that picture to determine like security keys. Because the motions of lava lamps is actually random.
It's
like
it's very
it is
Johnny
atomically random, and like you can't fake that.
I've also heard of people using the weather as a randomizer.
Yeah, you can query like the weather service about certain things and then like compile that data into just a single number. And the weather is random. It is not a thing anybody can predict.
You just call the weather
duplicate.
service and be like, hey, Fred, yeah? Pick a number. 6?
42. Nah, people will think that's a meme. Uh-huh.
Yep, now I'm up front.
Oh,
Get to
Jonas,
ride the
want to go
carousel.
for a carousel ride? Looks like there's room for ours.
Yeah. There are terrible comments I could make, but I won't.
You better not while we're live.
Yeah. This is a Christian Minecraft server.
We should do Minecraft sometime.
You know,
Give us all cute little Minecraft skins based on ourselves.
I wanted to suggest it, but I don't know. I mean... Well, okay. Chat, would you want to watch us do Minecraft?
Don't ask that. They're gonna say yes, and they're gonna think that means a promise.
Chat,
I noticed you didn't ask me.
Chat, if it was legally
we're
binding...
not in a democracy. We're in a monarchy.
Chat, if you could make Rick play something and he had no choice
It's
whatsoever...
not a monarchy. It is a benevolent dictatorship. And it's benevolent because I say I'm a great leader.
Yeah.
Or because Rick says he's a great leader.
That's the best kind of benevolence.
Anyway, the thing is, there are very, very few differences between first quest and second quest.
Uh-huh, I'm sure. going to end up playing the first quest and realize that everything is completely different and it's much easier. And the sword has like 4 pixels more of a hitbox.
Mind Boom asks, what about Terraria? We did do
I
that.
did Terraria.
I'd be
Yeah.
fine with doing that again at some point. but-
Yeah, I mean, it felt like it went by fast, you know?
We did
Yeah.
rush it accidentally.
Well, I think the problem is that Federic kept trying to go ahead of us, and then we're just like, oh, we gotta do the boss now because Federic's already engaging with the boss before
Well,
everyone
what happened was
figured out what
someone
the last
killed
boss
the
was.
wall of flesh, which put us into hard mode, which, like, people running late have a lot more difficult of a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so if we avoided doing that, it'd be a little bit
If
different.
we, communicated and worked together and stay on the same level.
Yeah. Hoping to do the definitive Core Keeper run with all of y'all this summer when 1.0 comes out, but
And
Yeah.
it exists.
That's,
yeah.
We have a whole slew of games that we are looking to play when they're done being made.
Yeah. Let me.
Which a couple of them should be this year, because we got Satisfactory is what, sometime this fall, probably?
Hold on. Let me pull up the old listo. All right. So I'm not
He
speaking
says
for
sometime this summer.
Yeah. I'm not speaking for everybody, but on the list I currently have Hasty Night Chapter 5, Princess Peach Showtime, 40 Golf, Hades 2, which is supposed to be second quarter of 2024. Frostpunk 2, first half of 2024. Core Keeper 1.0, summer 2024. Luigi's Mansion, mid 2024. Mercury Abbey, which is 2024 question mark. Satisfactory 1.0, which is probably fallish, most likely. Little Kitty Big City, $1,000 remake, Duck Detective, the full version. Stardew Valley 1.6, Trash of the Titans, Rise of the Golden Idol, Windblown, Rivals of Ether 2, Crypt Custodian. Those are all sometime this year, allegedly. Professor Layton in the New World of Steam, which is supposed to be next year. And then for who the hell knows, we've got Haunted Chocolatier, Risk of Rain, Seekers of the Storm, Zid Journey, Animal Insurgent Mercenaries, Tectonica 1.0, Gatekeeper Infinity, Reentry 1.0, which is only me. Only I care about Reentry. Nobody else wants to play that, so I'm just going to play it by myself. Coney Island 2, Deltarune Chapter 3, Lasers! Mean of the Hollower, which we're all really looking forward to. The finished version of Kilo Flow, which is made by a House Pets fan. It's not a House Pets game, but it's made by someone who likes House Pets. Breeze in the Clouds, Poglings, and Rocket Knight Adventures Resparked. That's on my list.
Yeah,
What's on
I
yours?
stopped understanding what you were saying about 2 names into that.
That's rude.
Not because you're mispronouncing anything, I just starts going in one ear and out the other. I can't
See how it is.
process that many names
See
at once.
how it is. This is what I have to put up with.
I'm sorry. I'm a little baby boy. I don't,
You are,
I
you're
don't know
baby.
nothing.
Your baby Bert.
Rick using the fire to manipulate where he is seemed like a good idea.
Everybody bought Miller. No,
No.
did no one here? Didn't anyone take notes? Why am I teaching this class when nobody actually cares about education?
Oh god, there's gonna be there's
Curtis
notes?
is
Is there
the
gonna be a
professor.
test?
Yes.
Am I just spending the whole class looking over at Blanca being just like, man, how come he likes her so much? Why does he teach her with... Why does he
like
tutor her after
me?
class?
Why can't I ever catch Sensei's eye? Oh, well.
See, the trick is you got to deliberately fail so that you get extra study time with Professor Jonas.
I like the, I probably said it before, but I remember somebody drew a meme of, a girl in skimpy school outfit. It's just like, oh, Professor, I've done so bad in this class, I'm gonna get a bad grade. Is there anything I can do to make it up? And the professor's like, maybe there is. And he zips his pants and opens it up, and inside is a post-it note that says, study harder.
Heal.
This feels obnoxious, but not as bad as the wizard one with the lava bullshit.
Truly, this is the Dark Souls of Zelda.
And we've come back full circle.
Lego Tron's like, please get rid of Carousel now. Here, hold on. I'll do something. I'll use my copious channel points. What shall it be? What have we not done in a good long while?
What is the Zelda of Dark Souls, though?
Ooh, it's beyond.
Elden Ring?
Oh no, Miller, no! You made me do it. It's the Netflix edition.
No!
I'm sure he has like 10 more hits at the last bar.
The Netflix edition, so that we can talk about the failed attempt at yet another live-action Avatar.
You know, I haven't
Picture
seen...
of M. Night Shyamalan critic saying, it's not so easy now, is it?
I haven't seen any footage or any buzz about it. Is it bad?
It was not great, from what
Oh.
I've heard. In fact, apparently so bad that they want to make new animated content.
The biggest thing I heard about it was that, like, it's just too serious. Like, it doesn't have, like, kind of that childlike levity that the show had.
Right.
Which, especially for the first season, that's kind of like the thing, is that they start out very childish and very quickly, towards the end of the first season at least, they're just like, oh shit, we're in a war, we need to take this shit seriously.
I don't know.
Man. Shindy's big.
Yes, he is. He is a beef wall.
Yeah, that's what he means.
Oh, it's time shuffle. Whoop. There we go. That's still me. Still me. Take that, losers. Arr.
Still on Thigh Watch.
That's right.
Like April Fools, someone tries to do shuffle the couch, and instead of moving us around, it just like randomizes the couch itself.
I could think of so many ugly 70s couches that would be great. Get
The
that
corner's
one.
torn, and there's a spring coming out. And there's a patch on one section.
Yeah, and it's like ugly. It's like burnt orange, yellow, and pea green. You know, like, and it's like the pattern's like plaid or something. Or like some oogie flower motif.
There we go.
Yay!
Nice. Oh my god. You guys, go see what Mythics drew.
What was this?
It's the Rictator. It's amazing.
But guinea pig West?
West is potat.
Potate. You're so cute. I could just dip you in beer batter and eat you right up.
Oh no, I've been dethroned.
It's a potato.
Potato.
He's a little legs. Stubby little legs.
Do, do, do.
Mythic says it's okay to share the link to the image. Absolutely. Put it up on your own image site or
Since
whatever.
you just
so we
leveled
can
up,
link
may
to
be a
you.
good spot to reset your lives.
That'll happen eventually. Ow. Ow.
That's a fatalistic point of view.
You're a fatalistic. Yeah, never mind.
Oh!
I don't even care enough to finish that.
Better because the weasel of fate.
Ifix, why did you make it too cute? Now we can't eat it.
Sure we can.
Oh, clearly you don't have the so cute you want to crush it syndrome thing.
Cute things are the tastiest.
Yes, that's why I really like tuna, is because oh, those fish are so cute. You know, those 500-pound silver blue torpedoes. Just precious little things they are.
Hey, they're cute to lady tunas. I don't know.
I don't even know if they are.
Oh.
They just kind of squirt fluids at each other and hopes it work out.
I mean, isn't that kind of weird? Anyway, how's everybody doing in the chat
like to
tonight?
have fun on Saturday night.
And it's only Thursday! Wow!
Yeah, funny time to have fun.
Since
Hey.
you are low on life, I highly recommend you do not enter that town.
Hey, it's always Saturday somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, this is the abandoned town, isn't it? We gotta enter that town.
Entering that town.
Is there anything else around here?
We'll be entering that town. Entering that town. I don't care if we have low health. We're gonna enter a town. Enter that town. Go in there and take a billion damage.
Ow. Oh yeah, invisible enemies everywhere. That was it. Ow.
Ooh.
I like how it keeps the regular town theme. Like, it's not a spooky version or anything.
Yeah, there's no like lavender town theme or something.
Just your average town where everybody's dead.
One second.
Take time.
First time I somehow skipped the crucifix and I was like, how are invisible enemies fare?
Well, you need the crucifix.
Yeah. Don't you know in the Bible when Jesus fought off the invisible peoples?
He was like, check this out. I got a crucifix. And the invisible
It's like,
folks were
yo,
like,
I just found this giant piece of wood somewhere and I've been hauling around all day. Check it, it's cool.
Yeah, I noticed that they make the stones that those Lizalfos are throwing do much less damage than the original.
You're probably also bulkier in terms of health and levels.
I'm at the level that I'm supposed to be. So far, the level progression has been more or less on pace with what it is in the original. Despite the fact that I pick up more experience back from bonus areas.
Despite your directions.
Well, I think the dungeon boss levels kind of help even things out.
Yeah.
Hold us gently like potat.
By the way, since the last level takes 9,000 experience, you might try to level up attack and magic before that, so you can get 2 free levels from the remaining dungeons.
Just imagining Potato West just floating in a soup.
I thought you were gonna say just floating in the air, like, what is he, psychic or something? Is it like telekinesis? You know.
Potato West stuck on a portal gun.
You're probably healed. Oh well.
So, how are you holding up? Because I'm a potato.
Wrong button. There it is. They don't really care that I just leveled the forest around this place.
Did you remember that from the original game?
Yes. Oh, really? Secret at edge of town.
You know, since you can cut trees, there's an Easter egg you can find that no one tells you about, but it's also useful.
Oh, really? Where is it?
It was on the other end of the continent though, I think, near the 5th town.
Why are you bopping me? Oh, because I got shuffled into position. I have assumed the position.
They make that cost a lot less than it used to. They make a lot of these spells cost a lot less than they used to.
Ask about the boulder.
Oh, that's right. Hey, ask him about the boulder. 7th is northeast.
Enigma.
It is an enigma.
this guy also wants money for a map. Why'd I get the first one for?
Boy, that's not cheap.
First map is only half of it and only works on the first continent.
Ah, okay.
The second one works everywhere else.
A skeleton.
So you got the tutorial one and then the actual one.
Oh, is it this one then? There we go.
That's a long door.
Long, long door. Power bracelet.
Long, long door.
Ah, just a push. Okay.
Oh.
Power bracelet's new. Because normally,
Is that from that Japanese gum commercial?
Yes.
yeah, normally you get the master key here. But that sort of trivializes doors in the last regular palace, so I guess they moved it to the Great Palace.
Yeah, it's an interesting change this version did.
Boom, 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 boom.
Lycotron says, Miller, what do Chindy's thighs feel like? They're very warm. They're actually not as soft as you might think. The fur's a little rough. Definitely muscular. Yeah, mostly just warm.
And
Thanks for that report. That's our. Thanks for that report. That's our man in the field, Miller.
Ow.
Smells like chicken. Oh yeah, that's definitely the ship name for me and Chindy is barbecue chicken.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Is
I need
it
to get
regular
the
or
cross
spicy?
It's spicy if Claire gets involved as well.
Ow.
Then
Ow.
it's the extra heat, extra fire.
Ow.
Rick, you always forget to wear protection.
What?
That costs an entire square
right,
of
the
my
protection
magic.
spell. Okay.
Yes, I'll keep saying it like that.
Costs an entire square of my magic. I don't wanna. See,
Costs
I'm
less
wearing
than
it-
healing.
Wearing it to get to just the next screen. There, thunder. 8th is south.
Link learn Thunder. It's an electric type Hylian.
Wait,
Thank you, Black
what?
Waltz, for the
which-
4-month subscription.
Which boulder was that?
8th
Is
south.
south. Okay. Well, we have 7 of them, so we can deduce what the 3rd one was. Or the 4th one was.
Yes.
What are the 4th and 5th?
We got the 5th one.
Yeah.
Man, this time
Well,
goes
what
on
are
for
they?
a while.
It's, northwest, north, east, and we don't have the 4th one. Southeast, southwest, northeast, south. Which means the 4th one should be west.
Just
Right,
tell me the
North.
4th and 5th. Okay. And 5th?
Southeast. Onion West! Onion West!
Yeah, I was saying, we've got onion and potato, now we just need carrot and celery, and we got ourselves a soup.
I cannot downstab.
Made a
them. They're
little
not wearing-
visual guide and put it on Discord.
They're not wearing helmets. Ow.
Onion Rick. Funniest thing I've seen.
He turned himself into an onion!
Wow.
Funniest thing ever!
Jump Fairy Enigma Reflect. Ow.
The Book of Medora lets you translate the headstones.
Ah, okay.
We've found 3 headstones throughout the game. I might recommend doing the headstones and boulder circle now before progressing.
Ow. Ow. Stop it.
Don't stick things in Jenna's nose.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Although a cross would sure make it less annoying here.
Yeah, what?
Not in her nose. It's her cheeks, clearly.
Jump Fairy Enigma Reflect.
Just take your alligator clips and use them to pinch her cheeks. Then you get the her free electricity.
Oh yeah, Enigma turns all the invisible ghosts into slimes, so that's a decent workaround.
That was not in the
I-
original, so. hurting me.
Was it the fire?
No.
Looks like you did not get all of them.
Can you... Game.
Game. Game.
I think the headstone spells are also randomized each playthrough.
Well, ain't that just fun and absolutely not an incredibly annoying feature?
Adds replayability.
Make sure that you have to get the book.
Well,
Now you
otherwise you could just cheese the puzzles.
Jeez.
Well, maybe you can
Yes.
just read them anyway if you know the language. Unless that's also randomized.
No, pretty sure they're just nonsense.
Everything about this is nonsense.
Miller.
I said it. I'll stand by it.
How can you say such blasphemy about the Nintendo canon?
Your face is nonsense.
Gasp!
So rude.
Oh yeah. Easter egg is around here.
But it's not even Easter yet.
Not even April yet.
Oh man.
Okay, just a regular egg then. But Easter why?
I don't remember why they're called Easter eggs. There's a reason
You-
for it.
Hide them. I think it's just that simple.
Nah, there's gotta be something about the first Easter egg was in like a Christian NES game where they actually hit actual Easter eggs.
Well, I
No.
think the egg thing predates Easter. Like, I think that was one of those traditions that got gobbled up.
Oh, like a syncretism kind of thing.
Yeah.
Not quite, but yeah, what the actual term for it is.
So do you want to know about it?
About?
What is it?
The Easter egg.
Oh.
Go in the southwest corner. Southwest.
That.
I mean around the lake.
Gonna have to hurry up.
A bit above.
Nineveh?
Other corner. Wait,
Wait.
Frederick, you're gonna have to hurry up with the more articulate instructions here.
the corner southwest.
Yeah, you said that already.
There are two corners. Go to the other one southwest, okay?
And then you're going to wait until I am attacked by a bunch of monsters. Okay.
The The corner with the lake.
The corner with the lake. You mean this one? Or this one?
Can you pause on the map screen?
Yes. Or did you mean this one that has a ferry in it?
That one.
Yeah, I knew about this. There's a ferry.
But the trees below.
Okay. Hey, it's reduced the magic cost by a lot.
Sounds useful.
It's almost like you're a free bird.
Also now it's permanent between screens until you turn back.
Huh.
Also I think you can down stab now.
Ah, now I can.
Oh, okay.
Now he can.
You've seen
But
Downward Dog?
can you peck up?
Yeah.
You've seen Downward Dog? This is Downward Chicken.
I would have totally put a secret over here if you go in the swamp and duck and walk through.
Yeah.
If this wasn't Dark Souls-like game, I would put a note there saying that there is a secret, even though there isn't.
So it's permanent even when you're on.
Oh, you're one of those people.
Wait, do you have Eternal Chicken?
Yeah, until I cast it again. Okay, King's Tomb. Actually used for this place. Wait a second. Is that what that is? That's what the map does? I want to collect an item as a chicken. Da-da-da-da.
Nice. Chicken heart.
I've had chicken livers once. Does that count?
Keep pressing the wrong button for that.
Also one of the gravestones was there.
Yeah. But I was distracted. Oh, I didn't get the thing in that cave. Okay. Thought I did. I guess I...
Are you just playing the rest of the game as a chicken now?
I gotta see how far I can go with this. Go on. Never mind.
Though I'm disappointed the world map sprite isn't a little chicken.
It should be, honestly. Whoever made this game, update that.
Yeah, unacceptable. Immersion ruined. Ruined. Netmifix, thanks for the doodles. I'll
Night,
catch
Nick.
you later.
I'll go to Kingston first.
Mimi.
You know what? Let's see who we can raid tonight. Who's he gonna be?
You are talking to a chicken, lady.
Oh,
Someone does.
hello there, little Beaksley. This is the
Fairy,
King's
reflect,
Tomb.
fire, protect. Hey, that rhymes. that count?
Uko still counts as fairy.
Did I do that in the right order? Yes. Oh, hey. Magic shield.
Hooray! The Crusades can begin.
Yeah, those are the bestest.
Yeah.
That lets you guard against fireballs now.
Without having to cast reflect, that's nice. Actually,
No, chat. The autocorrect goes off of like the letters you use, not thematically what concept you submitted.
That's not how autocorrect works.
That's not how anything works.
It's the same reason, what was it? Mind Boom was saying, why does Bop not say it's bop.bap? It's because, like, it can't just read your mind.
Miller,
can't
you
know
should
you
just
were
put
trying to
all
say
types of
bop.
birds onto the bird transformation.
You just give it a million aliases.
where was that list of every single bird that I saw on Tumblr once?
I hope it means every type of bird.
Yes, every single species of bird.
Yeah.
The hero, Erdrick, rests here.
It's not just 150 million entries for pigeon.
It's a Dragon Warrior reference. That doesn't get me anything, though.
Yeah,
Is it-
didn't that also have a reference to Link in a headstone?
I think it might have.
Yeah, I think they both did that.
Oh, that's real good. It's real good when games show respect for each other like that by just having mutual references to each other. It's like a game sees game kind of thing. Or game recognizes game.
Game Pie noticed me. Who will?
It's probably new to this remake though.
Mind Boom says, why not have it auto-refund if it's invalid? That was the intention. We tried to do that, but Twitch is really funky.
Twitch is a finicky beast.
Yeah, I can't.
Bitch is a
I
bitch.
I want to have it so I can change what the channels redeem are based on the list that we have in the app. I want to be able to auto-refund stuff correctly. Both of those, I have things in the app that are supposed to do that, and they just don't work. Like, the Twitch is just like, ah, yeah, you sent me that message. I'm not gonna do anything about it. And it's like, oh, cool, great, lovely feature set you got here.
Are you sure it's formatted correctly?
Yes, because I'm getting a positive response back from Twitch
Oh.
that says, yep, we've received your message. We're not gonna change anything.
You are seen, but not heard.
So, no, Drakon, it is not because I am trying to gaslight you with hidden forms. Though it has made some quote-unquote emergent gameplay with that. where people will throw their points at it to specifically try and guess at different hidden form names. And because it doesn't refund, then there actually is some, risk reward with trying that out.
I mean, I don't think we even know all the forms.
I mean, usually I do. It's technically possible for Rick to add one and not have updated the files.
Well, I mean,
on my
end.
end.
The rest of us. I mean, obviously you and Rick know, but
Well, yeah.
I hope Rick knows. Just
Even I don't know.
spontaneously.
It is possible for me to add one and not tell Rick about it. Unless he reads the update information very closely, then he may miss it.
Just like the thought of you making enough forms that it reaches a critical mass and starts generating its own.
Creepy.
We're not getting to that point. We are reaching the critical point that the forums response in chat is starting to get too long. I might have to send 2 chat messages now when people ask what the forms are. Because remember we checked a while ago and it was up to like 200 characters or something. I think Twitch maxes out at 250.
I believe the stone circle was south of here, maybe.
That's right, south.
Siguru says because there's no kangaroo Pokemon. Isn't Kangaskhan a kangaroo Pokemon?
Yes.
No,
Maybe,
well,
kinda.
It
Yeah.
has a pouch and baby in it. Its
Yes,
name
but-
starts
Yeah,
with
but
Kanga.
but it's reptilian.
And?
Who would have a reptilian kangaroo? It's
Well, I mean,
So
birds are
weird.
dinosaurs, but I don't see you in Jurassic Park, Miller.
You didn't look closely enough. I was sitting on top of the sign when the guy said, "Welcome to Jurassic Park."
Shit.
He was extra number 37.
Bird extra.
Okay, I got that visual guide up on Discord.
Give me a second.
That Dilophosaurus, fucking asshole to work with.
Alright, who we gonna raid? Slash is idle. La 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 la.
La 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 la.
La la. I don't know, you got anybody?
2,
Oh.
3,
Hold on, let me check the raid pool. Maybe we can
4.
reach out and find some new. I have no less than 1, 2, 3. I have 11 furry Twitch streams on my list now.
Oh, but what about that one? Or that one?
Let's see. Let's do.
Haven't I been in a room like this before?
Let's see what's going on there. Da-da-da-da-da. Stupid commercials. Nobody's active on that team. Me.
Ah, it's a red ring.
Hey, Jonas, what about that one?
Which one? Wait. What?
That right there is the best item in the game.
Yeah, I can tell.
Now
because
your
it's
defense has been doubled.
I can tell because it's the red ring.
It's the red tearstone ring. Your attack increases when your HP is low. And I brought it back around to Dark Souls right at the
Hey.
end.
Yeah, I knew it was something like that.
Fun fact, there was originally a hoax about the red ring being hidden in the original Zelda 2, but it did not exist. So this remake made it real.
Oh, so this is like somebody doing a Pokemon game where they do actually hide Mew under the truck.
Yes. And I do
Basically.
I do remember that rumor about the Red Ring.
Notice the Kuko is red now.
Angie. Kuko Angie.
You're permanently red, and you can cast a 3rd level of Protect.
Does it make me green again?
Should make
See
you
what
blue.
color that make you.
It blue.
Oh my god. It's a Bluko.
Now you're blue.
Chicken
Yeah,
wing
this
has-
item is pretty busted and will make the rest of the game a lot more tolerable for you.
Chicken
I
Link has a
bet.
very sharp beak.
Given that the easy mode that I played did have double stats for everything, so double defense is going to be a big one. I go into town. Come to town to save.
I was about to say, Link, he go to town to save
save.
the game.
No, you just cut it off at
There's a
save.
3rd headstone somewhere with another good reward, but we can get to it tomorrow. Also, it's harder to get.
I remember a couple other graveyards. Anyway. Do 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 do.
Well.
Well,
We hope you do another.
I'm
you
sorry.
don't say.
Yeah.
You know what I would like is if in one part of the game you actually come to a cliff that looks exactly like the title screen.
The title's-
There's just a
Rise
giant
is
yeah,
behind.
there's a giant sword right there.
It's like, oh, roll credits. All right. We are going to raid Canadian Dragon. Everybody give Canadian Dragon lots of Roo Croo love. And we will catch you next time.
Yeah. Have a
All
good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Everybody.
Bye bye.